Hello everyone. Welcome to tonight's live stream. I am Robin Shaw, a Canadian teacher, teaching live to you 4 days a week, as you can see on the schedule here. If it's your first time watching, welcome. Tonight is Wednesday. I'm going to do writing from my students. So my students sent me some writing samples, and I'm going to fix all of their writing tonight. I think I got 4 writing samples from different kinds of students. And we're going to get started quickly today. I'm going to quickly check the chat, see who's here. Diallo. Wow, Diallo, you came very early. Lewis came early too, and Layla. Hello, UK Android. Saddam Azam Chima. Hi, welcome. Arash is here. Hamada Salah, welcome back. Prakar, welcome. Grace is here. Grace is here early. Star Tamilenda Sena. Hello, welcome. Asan is here. Welcome. Jihan, Susanna, welcome, welcome. Koshila, welcome. Lutfi, welcome. Halifa, good evening. Yes, it's evening for me. Freddie, Laura, Billy, Win, Karamat, Charles, Dagon. Oh, that's the big name. And Haiting, I don't know your name. It would be nice if you changed your name to English so everyone can see who you are. Welcome, everyone. Today is writing, and I think this live stream about writing is a good way for people to improve their writing. I know writing can be boring. It can be very, very boring, but I think by seeing how I edit my students' writing, you watch a few episodes and I think your writing will get a lot better. And I have different kinds of writing samples today. So my students send the writing samples to me. All right, so what happens in my live streams, I have the introduction, which is now. Greeting everyone, welcome, topic, writing. Then we get into the topic. I'm going to go through the writing lesson, and then usually after that I do English Q&A. So if you have any English questions, you have to wait a long time because that's after the topic. And as always, I put it on this side. We don't make money here. So Esther and I are teaching. We don't make money. We need your support. If you value the channel and you want to see us continue to make videos, and you want to see better teachers than me, then please support the channel the best you can. Because we really need support to keep this going. All right, let's get into the topic. So writing lab 3, I'm gonna go through the writing samples from students. Now, this is what I don't like, because 3 of the students there's 4 students tonight. 3 of them sent me the writing samples, but I don't see them in the chat. So hopefully they're just watching, or they'll watch this video later. Anyway, when I talk to those students, I'm going to tell them I fixed their writing in the video. So let's get into what the writing lab is about. So if you're interested in me correcting your writing, write a paragraph, 5 to 10 sentences. Comment, not in the chat. You should put your paragraph in the comment section or send it by email. I'll write my email here. just send it to my email or comment under a writing video, and I will correct your paragraph in next week's writing lab. So if you're interested in me helping you with your writing, please give me a writing sample. Don't make it too long, a paragraph. So about 5 to 10 sentences, that's good enough. All right. Let's go into sample 1 here. And there's 3 parts to this sample. 3 paragraphs. I don't want to say paragraphs, maybe paragraphs. 3 parts. I'm looking at paragraph 1, and I want you guys to tell me, what is the first mistake you see in this paragraph? What is the first mistake? Oh, Thiago, good to see you here, because I'm going to talk about your writing tonight. Ziad, what does lab mean? Just a way, it's like a clinic, fixing the writing. Good question. All right, so subtitled movie clips while on my way to work. Thank you, Alonzo. This is not Ziad's. All right, so let's see. Subtitle movie clips. I'm gonna let this go without using while. So for me, I decided I'm not gonna talk about every mistake, but the main mistakes. So I decided, actually, the first sentence, fine. What I usually love is when students put commas after time expressions. So today is a time expression. So just get in a habit of putting commas after time expressions. I usually tell that for new students. So the first sentence, I'm okay with that. But the today, I would recommend get that comma there. And the next problem I have is in that sentence. Today I woke up at 6:30 a.m. Subtitled movie clips, there should be a period before the second sentence. I agree, but I'm going to let it pass. Like I say, I'm not going to do every mistake. It'd take too long. So I'm going to focus on the AM. What's wrong with the AM there? So yeah, today I woke up. That can be fine. You can say today I woke up at 6:30 a.m. So a lot of students write AM a little too big. I don't like this habit where students write AM and PM capital letters. So I always get my students, get those AM, PM down. A period, M period. A dot, M dot. That's the best way. That's the way you should be writing AM. PM also. I'm going to put that there. AM. PM. That's the way you should write it 100% of the time. All right, and the next mistake I focused on is right here. Today I woke up at 6:30 a.m. It's late to me to woke up. I decided that comma it's. I'm gonna put a period there. I'm gonna stop that sentence and just start a new sentence. So it's late to me to woke up. UK Android. You guys are not listening. The only way you write AM, PM is A, period, M, period, P, period, M, period. That's it. That's the only way. There is no other way. If you want to write AM without a period, be my guest. You're wrong. It's A, period, M, period. A, period, M, period. No, actually, if you're writing an essay, yeah, A period, M period, but UK Android, if you're writing just an email or not really very formal, AM without the period is fine. But make sure it's small, not big. All right. I'm going to complain about next. It's late to me. It's late to me. I don't like the two. And yeah, Grace and Kate, 4. Late 4. Late for me. It's late for me to woke up. And that woke up should change. It's late for me to wake up, meaning every day. And then that comma there, after wake up, the comma, yeah, because the first sentence ends in a comma with the second sentence, that should be a period, and this person is doing it again, so I'm gonna be picky here to make sure it's late for me to wake up, period. Don't use too many commas, guys, because a lot of you are just comma, 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 comma. No, you should have more periods than commas. Oh, okay. I'm just checking the chat. You guys are very active today, so I might miss some comments. Sorry, just type it again. Win, sir asked about arrive at into last week. You want to use arrive at. Depends on the situation, Win, but this case, arrive at. Prakar, can I write? I woke 6:30 in the morning. I woke up. You got to use woke up. Wake up, woke up. 6:30 in the morning, and then it's correct. And I'm not going to pick it. I'll be late to arrive at my office. It's a little awkward, but I'm going to let it pass. But I would suggest to this student, actually, comma. Actually, usually we should follow that by a comma. Actually, I have a bad habit. I can't wake up early. All right, so the first paragraph here is not perfect. It's not perfect, but that's what I would focus on first. And then, actually, I have a bad habit, comma. I didn't like that comma, so I decided just to put a period there. I can't wake up early. Maybe a semicolon might work there better. Or a hyphen. It's a little awkward sentence. Let's go on to the second paragraph here. And this one, that's why I'm kind of hurrying to this one, because this one has a lot more problems. I will be late to my office. I will be late to my office. That's okay, Hamada. HOC. I'll be late for my arrival. No. Yeah, and then HOC. Actually, I have a bad habit, which is that that's a better sentence. HOC. That's a better sentence than I fixed. All right, okay. Whoops. Uh-oh. There was some mistake. Uh-oh. I think I accidentally did something to Grace. Grace, can you say something? All right, I'm still on my way while I'm writing. I spend my time on the road to go to the office almost 5 hours because it's traffic here. That sentence is a little long. So right away, I'm going to worry about that comma there. I'm going to change that comma to a period. So maybe this person should say, I'm still on my way to my office while I'm writing, period. But however you want to fix the sentence, that period should be there. And then I spend my time on the road to go to the office almost 1,5. And we can't use the comma there, so that should be a period. 1.5 hours. You want to say 1.5 hours. And then someone was talking about the comma. And HOC, there shouldn't be a comma before the word because. Yeah, so that comma before the word because, I'm going to get rid of that. Grace, are you still here? Okay, because I think I accidentally kicked you out and brought you back. All right, and this it's. I spend my time on the road to go to the office almost 1.5 hours because it's traffic here. And that's a little awkward. It's traffic here. And I'm going to change it because of traffic. That T shouldn't be capital. Traffic here. And here, I don't know where that is, which country. That's make me bored. What's the mistake there, guys? That makes me bored. That's make me bored. What's wrong with that? That's make. That's wrong. UK Android makes. Layla, that makes me. Yes. So that's a common mistake. So we got to fix that. That makes me bored. But on my way, I spend my time to learn English or watch movie with English subtitles. So the next mistake. On my way, I decided because at the beginning of the sentence the beginning of the paragraph in the first sentence, this person says on my way. So I decided I'm gonna cut out that second on my way, and I think the second one will. If you cut out on my way, it's a little bit better. We don't need that second one. HOC. That makes me bored, but while on my way, I spend my time learning English or watching movies. Yeah, I would plural movies with English subtitles. So HOC, you seem like a very good writer. So, or watch movie, you have to, because that's a noun, you have to add a or make it plural. So you have to say watch movies or watch a movie. I decided just to say I spend my time to learn English or watch a movie with English subtitles. All right, and the last paragraph of sample 1. By the way, I'm writing this paragraphs while I'm confusing. All right, the first sentence, I'm confused. How would we fix that first sentence? All right, see you, Susanna. Megna, I am heading to home. I'm heading home. Most native speakers are just going to say, I'm heading home. But if you said I'm heading to home, it's a little awkward, but it can work. During my way, no. By the way, comma. Yeah, when if you're going to use the expression by the way, you need that comma. By the way, comma. I'm writing this paragraphs. Okay, so in this sample, this is the most confusing sentence. I'm writing this paragraphs while I'm confusing. All right, so I'm going to change that. I'm writing this paragraphs while I'm confusing. I decided to say, by the way, while writing this paragraph, I felt confused. It was actually one paragraph. I split it into three paragraphs. So while writing this paragraph, I felt confused. What grammar? So what does Magna say? What grammar should I use in my paragraph? Yep. Now what grammar grammar I should sorry, it's difficult because the grammar is a little bit awkward. What grammar I should to use in my paragraph? We have to get rid of the ah. The ah's out. What grammar? And I should use in my paragraph. Now I didn't fix it, but what grammar? The I and the should be fixed. I'm thinking that now. Should I? Yeah. So HOC and Magna. Should I? I'm just realizing that now. And that comma should be a question mark. So what grammar should I? What grammar should I? What grammar should I? I'm going to fix that. Okay, and what grammar should I use in my paragraph? Hope you can correction. So yeah, you guys got that. Hope you can correction is wrong. I hope you can, we need a verb. Correction is a noun. So I hope you can correct my paragraphs. So hope you, Magna, hope you can make corrections, correct to my paragraphs, or hope you can correct my paragraphs. Yes. Thank you for your attention, Robin. Have a great day. I decided to put the period there, capital the H, and put it like that. Oh. All right. And I'm just gonna fix that here. That's 51, because I want to put the should I. All right, so I switched the I should. What grammar should I use in my paragraph? Hope you can correct my paragraphs. So paragraph, I'm gonna fix that too. I'm noticing more mistakes as I check it again and again. Sorry to the person who wrote this. Sorry to the person who wrote this. Let's put that 51. All right. By the way, while writing these paragraphs, I felt confused. All right, so I changed it to these paragraphs. What grammar should I use in my paragraphs? Hope you can correct my paragraphs. All right, this will be the last edit. All right, so I fixed. By the way, while writing these paragraphs, I felt confused. What grammar should I use in my paragraphs? Hope you can correct my paragraphs. Thank you for your attention, Robin. Have a great day. That would make it good. UK Android, what grammar, which grammar? Doesn't matter here. I gotta move on to sample 2, guys. There's just two parts to sample 2. Hello, Robin. So they put hello, Robin with a period. I would probably use a comma. Today I watched your video about accidental YouTuber. So right away, any time expression, let's get a comma. Today, I watched your video about accidental YouTuber. So the YouTube, I think the title was with 2 capital T's. Or a capital Y, capital T. Yeah, Win, it should be hello, Robin, comma, but I gotta let some mistakes go. I gotta worry about the big mistakes. Yeah, YouTube usually uses capital Y, capital T, so that was in my title too. This person's talking about visiting or watching another video of mine. Accidental YouTuber, you can find it on the site. So today I watched your video about accidental YouTuber. It was interesting to know the story relating the begin of your YouTube. So I had to fix this right away. It was interesting to know the story relating to the beginning of your YouTube channels. So right away, YouTube channels and how you got 100.000. Okay, we can't use in English. We don't use points for those numbers like that. We have to use the comma. So that period doesn't work. We got to use the comma. And what's Magna? It was interesting to know about the story relating to. Yep, that's a better way, Magna. You're good. Smart users here. Hello. Conwoodrow, yes. Win, yeah, 100,000. HOC, I hope you can get your goals in 2019. Well, right away, the 2 is wrong. That's wrong because we can't use 2 in 2019. And as HOC and Grace know, that's in. Anytime there's a year, we need in. And then I would say to the student, we can use a better word than get. Can you guys think of a better word than get? Gain. Achieve is good. I like achieve. Make. No. Yeah, Conwoodrow in 2019. You guys are favoring achieve. Achieve is a good word to use, but I want to show you this word. Reach your goals is another word you could use. I hope you reach your goals, which is similar to get or achieve your goals. So I would probably get. Let's get a better word. Achieve. Achieve is good too. All right. That was the first part. Second part. What am I going to pick at first? Reach to or reach your goals. Reach your goals is fine. Okay, I'm just checking. This is complicated, guys. All right, so right away, what do you guys say? You can see right away, I'm going to split that some days, as some of you pointed out. Someday, we could use someday as one word, but some days we should use like every day. So some days, and I'm going to put a comma there. Some days, comma, it's a time expression. You guys know I like those commas after time expressions. I can't join, I'm going to put your live class because I'm working, but when... Oh yeah, right there. I can't join your live class because I'm working. And I decided to put, I decided to break that sentence because it's the first clause, the first part of the sentence and the second part of the sentence didn't really match. So some days I can't join your live class because I'm working. But what are we going to do with that but? I'm going to keep that but. And we're going to start the sentence. But when it is possible, comma, I pick another video in your channel. And what are you guys saying? Live class. Some days I can't join your live classes or I'm not going to be picky whether it's live class or live classes. Yeah, you can use a Halifa, accomplish your goal. Okay, but when it is possible, HOC, however, is a better word. I would agree, but when I check students, there are different levels. So if they're really basic level, I don't want to throw too many new things. So although I'm editing these paragraphs, they're not perfect, right? After I edit them, they're still a little bit awkward, and I'm just giving basic edits right now. But certainly HOC, I think your level is beyond this paragraph. But whoever wrote this paragraph, I hope they're watching, and don't get upset because I'm picking at your paragraph. That's the point of the show. All right, so I would put here, but when it is possible, I pick another video to watch in your channel. The problem with in, what's in? All right, HOC right away on your channel. You shouldn't say in your channel, it's on your channel. like anything technology, on the internet, on TV, on my phone, on. I think it's a good way to improve my listening while I learn new things in real life like today. So I decided that's fine. This isn't my homework, but it's a true story as well. See you. All right, what did I pick as? All right. It's a good, what did HOC? I think it's a good way to improve my listening skills while learning new things in real life. Yes. You rewrote the sentence, and that would probably certainly be a better way to write the sentence. But when the students give me a sample, step by step, right? I can't write the whole thing. Just focus on some smaller mistakes. Get better. All right, we're going to move on to sample 3. This is two parts again. And sample 3 is well written. This person did a good job. So this person in my lifetime, comma. So right away, I like this person because they used a time expression in my lifetime, comma. So I like that. So in my lifetime, some people around me would lie to me, okay? For example, one of my friends lied about her school. I understand there must be some reasons. She apologized to me sincerely. I forgave her and already moved on. I love her so much as a friend, but sometimes in my mind, I doubt. All right. So the first part is fine. It's fine. It's not exactly perfect, but it's really good. So right away, I'm not gonna pick at this person until after friend and before but. This person put a period. That's not gonna work before but. So HOC, yeah. But sometimes in my mind, I doubt. Is she telling a lie right now? She already fooled me a long ago. Oh, that should be long ago. So there's a possibility she is lying to me. I'll put the comma before the but. Comma, but sometimes. And I think that on this first part, the biggest mistake is doubt. Because in my mind, I doubt, is she telling a lie right now? So she's starting to quote what's in her mind. I'm going to change that to question. That's too big. I question. So you're asking a question in your mind. Is she telling a lie right now? All right. The second part. Of course, everyone make a mistake. What's wrong there? I am doubted? No, that doesn't work. I am doubted. I feel doubt. Before makes. Grace makes is a mistake, but before that. Everyone. Yeah. Of course would be good with a comma, but we can just slip it off without a comma. I'm going to make that small. And of course everyone makes a mistake. I make mistakes almost every day. Well, actually every day should be 2 words. I notice now. Remember, we don't want to use every day as 1 word unless it's an adjective. But if you're talking about every day, that should be 2 words. I missed it when I did my first edit. Sometimes I use white lies as well. So sometimes comma, yeah, Grace, I would. Sometimes a time expression, a comma would be good there. Sometimes I tell white lies as well. What's next? Boom. All right, so sometimes I tell a white lie. This person could have said, I tell white lies, or I tell a white lie. Sometimes I tell a white lie as well. But I'm going to change to unfortunately. I just changed that word to unfortunately, comma. I'm not sure whether I can trust her or not. All right, so this person, pretty good writing. I didn't fix every mistake. There's still a few more mistakes. Carrie is asking, why not but? Why not but? Why did I decide? You could use but. You could say, sometimes I tell a white lie. I think I took out but because you, or whoever wrote this, wrote as well. Sometimes I tell a white lie as well, comma, but I'm not sure whether I can trust her or not. I just felt it worked better to break that up. Yeah, Win. I don't know who that person's talking about. All right, I'm going to jump to number 4. This is a story. So very quickly, once upon a time, a cat and a rat lived in the same house. So right away, there seems to be an extra space between the comma and a. I'm going to make that close. So sometimes students have extra spaces. So once upon a time, a cat and a rat lived in the same house. Looks good. Every day, so this student's great because every day is separated. Every day the cat chased after the rat from side to side. No, it's fine. Once upon a time, a cat and a rat lived in the same house. That's fine. Every day the cat chased after the rat from side to side. So my problem is the side to side. And Magna also. What does that mean? Side to side. From one side of the house to the other side of the house? I'm going to guess that. But we have to be clear. Chased after the rat is an expression. Direction to direction, no. I think the way we should express this, all over the house. All over the house. So we wouldn't side to side. We wouldn't describe a house as side to side. We would say every day the cat chased after the rat all over the house. Something like that. They were everywhere chasing. However, when the cat cried meow, And what did I focus on there? I'm going to put a comma there. The cat cried meow. Whoops. I got to fix 92. However, when the cat cried meow, showing up from the side. Okay. Meow. Showing up from Magna. You think exactly like me. Who are you, Magna? Magna M. Showing up from the side. That's something a little strange. Showing up from the side. So I was confused what that means exactly. Showing up from the side. So I just cut that. So however, when the cat cried meow, the rat hid to the hole. Hid to the hole? Why would we change that? Hid to the hole. We can't use into the hole. That could work. But usually you run into. Run into, but hid, we're going to connect that with the rat hid in the hole. You can run into a hole, but the rat hid in the hole. With squeaking, and I would change that with maybe while squeaking. The cat pissed off. The cat pissed off. HOC, the cat was pissed off. Okay, HOC. Yeah, the cat was pissed off. And she thought, comma, how can I eat with a question mark? We need a question mark that's a question. How can I eat it? How can I eat it now? That's fine. How can I eat it now? And Magna, you are putting it to the animal. And yes, animals are it. But this looks like a children's story, once upon a time. So in children's story, the animals are the character. So we like to... we can call them it, but sometimes we can call them he or she, like that. All right, and the last part of this one. Finally, the cat had a great idea. So right away, I'm going to put that comma there. Finally. She talked herself. She talked with herself. Yeah, that could work. She talked to herself. That's what I'm going to choose. She talked to herself. With a comma, if I bark as like a dog. As like a dog. Something's wrong there. What's wrong? If I barked, it depends. You could use a past tense or present. I'm not too concerned with the barked. I'm more concerned with the as. That's a bigger error. So we don't need that as. If I bark like a dog. We take out that as. We don't need that. If I bark like a dog, the rat would think I run away. I'm going to change that run to ran away. So if I bark like a dog, the rat would think I ran away. So she started to bark. Oops. We got to get 107. Just a second. The slide is missing. It'll take me just a second to get that slide. All right, so she started to bark as like a dog. No, again, take out that as. So she started to bark like a dog. After that, the rat came out of the hole slowly and carefully. So again, after that is a time expression, and I love the commas after the time expressions. After that, comma, the rat came out of the hole, out from the hole slowly and carefully. That's fine. At that time, new time expression. At that time, comma, the cat just caught the rat and said. So I'm going to put a comma and said, comma, nowadays it's better to speak a foreign language at least. And nowadays it's better to speak a foreign language at least. It's a little awkward, but I'm going to say no problem. But I am going to put a comma after nowadays because that's a time expression. And although the story is not perfect, it's not perfectly fixed yet, but for this student, this would be the initial editing. I would tell this student, okay, for your next story, try to get in a habit of putting commas after time expressions and a little more grammar here and there. Okay. All right. So I talked about four samples. All four samples, they're still not 100%. There's still a few errors, but I just gave some recommended fixing. We don't want to, when I teach students and they give me some writing, I just want to get them to the next level. And then they get to the next level and they write again and then up, up, up. So I fixed a few mistakes in the 4 writing samples, and I hope the people who wrote those were watching. At least 3 of them were here. 1 person was not here, but I will tell that person that I fixed their writing mistake. If you want me to fix your writing mistakes in the future, in next week's video, write a paragraph, 5 to 10 sentences. Put the paragraph in the comment under this video or to my email, and I will correct the paragraph in the next Writers Lab live lesson. And if I'm fixing your paragraph, please consider I'm helping you. You should help me. And Thiago, yes, one of the writing samples were you, Thiago. Don't get angry, Thiago, and Grace and Carrie, if I picked at your writing samples too much. Don't cry, don't get upset. We're trying to learn, we're trying to get better. All the writing samples today were really good. I understood all the writing samples, so it was a good job for everyone. I'm just giving small recommendations to make it better. Don't feel embarrassed because the other students saw your mistakes. You should be very proud because at least you guys are trying to become better. All right, at this portion, I'm going to move to any questions, any English questions. I will try to answer the best I can. HOC, nowadays is a word, and every day is 2 words. Yeah, nowadays is 1 word, every day 2 words. Magna, okay, you got a quick question. Could you please tell the main difference between other and another? All right, that's a very easy question because that's singular and plural, and I'm going to type So I wrote 2 sentences there. Bring me the other chairs. Bring me another chair. So the other works well with plurals. If you got more than 1 chair, bring me the other chairs. You cannot say bring me the another chairs. That doesn't work. You have to use other with plurals. Bring me another chair. So I have a chair now, bring me 1 more chair. So for the singular chair, I would use another. Layla, can I start the sentence with but or not? Well, Layla, good question. Yes and no. For beginner students, I always say no to my beginner students. Don't start a sentence with but. But for advanced students, yes, I start to teach them how to start a sentence with but. So if you're beginning to writing, or you're beginning to start writing, and you don't know what to do with but, I usually tell those students don't start the sentence with but. But if you're an advanced writer, there's many ways to start a sentence with but. HOC, when is the next writing lab? The writing lab is every Wednesday. Grace, I think my mom's washer is on its last legs. That's an idiom. I think I should buy a new one soon for her. Is it correct? Yes. So let's explain the... Oh, on its. You got the its wrong. On its last. I think you should say last leg. On its last leg. That's going to be the idiom. Let me check it. Oh, its last legs. On its last leg. So it's almost broken. Almost broken. Narges, when can we use of being for show behavior or something? For example, can I say I'm being tired these days? No. There are words that work with being, and there are words that do not work with being. So for being tired, first of all, I gotta use the board. It's a good question. And I've only thought about the answer in 20 seconds, so it might not be perfectly right. But we usually don't use being like this. I'm being. We're commenting on ourselves. We usually don't use being like that. We use being if we want to talk about other people. So we wanna usually complain or say something about their bad behavior. So, for example, he's being unfriendly. She's being stubborn. So we usually comment on their bad behavior. He's being unfriendly. She's being stubborn. You don't say I'm being stubborn. You just say I am stubborn. I am unfriendly. You grammatically you can say I'm being stubborn. I'm being unfriendly. Just how we use it is usually talking about other people. So which adjectives? Case by case. Not all adjectives work well with being, and some of them work very well with being. Sorry, I can't think of all the adjectives in my head right now to find the rule. Hamada, damaged. What does that mean? Diallo, please, can you explain a little bit about blending words and linking words in writing? That's a speaking. That's for speaking. Blending and linking words. Are you in writing or speaking? So in speaking, someone might say, he has a date, he has a date, he has a date, he has a date. He has a date. H's are often reduced. He has a. It's gonna sound like one word. It's all linked. He has a date. I went to. Where did I go? I went to. So that's linking and the blending. These two T's. So when a native speaker is speaking, there's two T sounds, but we're not going to use two T sounds. We're just going to use one T sound. I went to. I went to. I went to Japan. All right. So linking and blending is a speaking. I'm not sure what you mean by writing. Washing up or wash up. I need to wash up. He is washing up. It's just grammatic. How they mean the same thing, but it's how you're using that. I need to wash up. He is washing up. So the ing is present continuous. So I could say I am washing up now. So, but they mean the same thing. Just which tense are you using? All right, so Grace, you already want to upgrade from the awkward sentence from your sample or from the other person's sample. I don't remember whose sample. Nowadays, it's better to speak a foreign language at least. Let's see if we could fix that. So nowadays, it's because you got two kind of ideas in that sentence. So to combine it in one sentence is a little tricky. It's a little tricky, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Nowadays, it's better for one to speak at least. All right, so I said nowadays it's better for a person to speak at least one foreign language. Now, the problem with my example is I think the cat says that. So the cat is not a person. So if the cat says it, nowadays it's better for a cat to speak at least one foreign language. But if we're people, we should use a person. Layla, I think the most of our problems are with commas when we write. What do you think? I would agree, Layla. Every writing lab, there seems to be people using too many commas instead of a period. That's a common mistake. That people don't know how to express the end of a sentence. It just takes practice. That's easy to fix. And I'm picky about time expressions, comma. So they don't put the commas after time expressions, and instead of period, they put commas. But Layla, that's easy to fix just with practice. Retractor, you are being weird today. Who's being weird? UK Android, I was feeling sad, but as Robin appears on my phone, it became happy. But then Robin started feeling sad. How can we both be happy at the same time? Any mistake, sir? I was feeling sad. But as Robin appears on my phone, so I would use appeared, past tense. As Robin appeared on my phone, I became happy. Period. Here, I'm gonna fix that up a little bit. So appeared on my phone, I became happy. Period. But then, comma, Robin started feeling sad. And then you said, how can we both be happy at the same time? Question mark. She's being. She is being. She became. She's being sad. She is sad. She's being as she is. That's her action now. Magna. So I'm about 6-7 minutes behind. Sorry, guys. I'll try to speed up. Magna, what is the precise usage of I am supposed to? I am supposed to go to the shop, or I should go to the shop. Supposed to and should are brother and sister. They're used in almost every situation the same. But you're using precise usage, so I will just check because those are very close. Okay, so for the most part, they are the same expression. All right, but the difference, precise difference, is should is used more as advice. You should do that, and supposed to is used more for my responsibility. So in your example, Magna, you're talking more of responsibility. So technically, I am supposed to go to the shop would be better than I should go to the shop, because it's your responsibility. Not talking about advice. According to this, we should be used more for advice. Someone might say you should go to the shop as advice. But the native speaker, they're going to use both expressions. Grace, you are too handsome. I am being nervous now. Yeah, you can say that. But it would be strange. You would just say, I am nervous now. I am nervous now. We don't want to say I am being. We're listening. That's very awkward to say I am being. Just I am nervous now. Magna, I am talking to him or with him. Can I use either? Yeah, you could use either. They mean the same thing, but the precise. And I explain this in maybe once every 2 weeks. This is a common question. So a native speaker, if you say I'm talking to him, I'm talking with him, that's going to be the same thing. That's going to be the same thing. But the precise answer... Here, you get to see my stupid drawings again. Talking to him. So he's listening, talking with him. We are both talking. That would be the precise answer, but native speaker doesn't use it precisely. A native's talking to him. Yeah, that's fine. We're talking together, talking with him. That's fine. HOC. I think there's no need to add being before adjectives. I'm being. Yeah, we don't want to say I'm being. So I'm being tired. Past participle tired shows that something is tiring me, and I'm tired shows that I describe myself as tired. Am I right? No. I'm being. If you said I'm being, we can't say I'm being tired. Nobody says I'm being tired. I would have to check the details about that expression before I answer. I don't know the rule exactly. I would have to check that. And HOC, that would take me some time to get the precise answer. But as a native speaker, I know we don't say. Usually we don't say about ourselves, I'm being. We just say, I'm tired. Another person wouldn't say he's being tired. We need more of a action verb. He's being unfriendly. He's being stubborn. Something like that. But he's being grumpy. But we wouldn't say he's being tired. And I don't know the rule for that. So it would take more time to check. Sorry, I can't check right now. Superman, red sun. We buy it to her. Is that with direct objective or indirect objective? Do you have a full sentence? Because we buy it to her is grammatically incorrect. What are you trying to say, Superman, red sun? Because your sentence doesn't work that way. Superman, red sun. Can you write a better sentence? Layla, I wrote a page of my last trip. I'll put it down on the comments after your live stream, and I want you to correct it next week. Okay, no problem, Layla. Yeah, you saw the drawing, Grace. Happy birthday. Wish you happiness, good health, and many enjoy your day. Have fun. The way this is written is correct. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm going to fix that a little bit yellow. Happy birthday. I'm going to put an exclamation, not a comma. I wish you happiness, comma, good health, and many blessings. Enjoy your day. I'm going to say have fun and enjoy your day. That's a little bit better, Diallo. Yeah, I upgraded my drawing. Naju Mudin, hello. Layla, so I'm about 1 minute behind. I am full up already. No, I am full. So if you're talking about eating too much, you can only say I am full. Oh, that's the last question. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up the live stream. Get any last questions in. I wrote you a Christmas card. Were there mistakes? I don't remember if there were a lot of mistakes. I feel embossed. You don't feel embossed. You feel embarrassed. Grace, when I'm looking at letters or emails, I'm usually not looking. I don't look at the world as an English teacher. When I talk to people, when I'm reading things from people, I'm not an English teacher. I'm just a person. I don't have the energy to be checking and analyzing everything someone says to me or everything I read. So I probably just read your Christmas card and just read the words as they were, not editing in my mind. I didn't read it as an English teacher. HOC, I think I can say I'm being tired because tired is a verb here, not an adjective. Can't say I'm being tired. You just say I'm tired. All right, for example, your stupidity is tiring me. That's correct. I'm being tired by your stupidity. That doesn't work. Yeah, we would say your stupidity is tiring me. But for you would say I'm getting tired. You would use that expression. I'm getting tired of your stupidity. Your stupidity is tiring me. I'm getting tired of your stupidity. That's what the native speaker would say. Okay, UK Android, sleep well. We cannot see you Thursday, Friday. That's correct. Could you pronounce this? Drawing. It's different in British pronunciation, Layla. They drawing. I don't know, but in American English is drawing. I'm drawing this picture. Oh, you got the spelling wrong. You want to say drowning. Drown, drowning. Drawing, drowning. Draw, drown. Drawing, drowning. You meant drowning, right? Superman Red Sun, do you have an example sentence? When you contains a direct objective and indirect object, you mean objects? How do you write the sentence when you contain? I can't think of a sentence right now. Can you provide me a sentence, Superman Red Sun? What kind of sentence are you looking for? I want to help you, Superman. Superman helps us. I want to help Superman. I'll give you a present. I'll give you a present to you when I come back. I'll give you a present when I come back. I'll give you a present when I come back from my trip. I'll give you a present when I come back. That's what you want to say. Or I'll give you a present. I'll give a present to you when I come back. I'll give you a present when I come back, or I'll give you a present. I'll write it here. All right. Superman. Mindy wrote them a letter. Mindy wrote to her parents a letter, which is right. You meant to say right. Mindy wrote them a letter. Mindy wrote to her parents a letter. Well, the best sentence would be Mindy wrote her parents a letter. You could say Mindy wrote them a letter, but we don't know who them is. Mindy wrote to her parents a letter. That's a little awkward. Mindy wrote her parents a letter. Layla, in fact, he is a teacher. The truth was so painful. When do you use in fact and truth? In fact. You want to tell some fact. That expression can be used in so many ways, Layla. Let's see if I can find the rule. Yeah, you just say it before you want to tell a fact. So, in fact, I'm a teacher. The truth was so painful. Layla, that's probably the hardest question tonight. When do we say the truth? It's just, it depends on the story. It depends on the situation. We have to identify. So if you saw the sentence, in fact, he is a teacher, the truth was so painful. The truth that he was a teacher was so painful. That's a little bit advanced, Layla. You would have to bring me some more examples. That's all I can say, Layla. Sorry, I can't help you too much on that. The truth. He made you to eat a dinner. Is it can be direct object to? A direct object is the receiver of an action. So which word are you focusing on there, Grace? He made you to eat dinner? You can use that sentence. He made you to eat dinner. I'm not sure your question. Yeah, Superman, yeah, sorry. No, Layla, your question's not silly. It's just difficult for me. All your questions tonight are getting difficult. As I told you before, usually after an hour, my mind is cloudy. Mohammed, yes. All right, we're gonna finish this up. I don't think I'm answering the questions as good as I should be answering the questions because I'm just tired. So I'll see you all next Saturday. Will be pronunciation, and then Sunday is grammar. I'm not sure. Any recommendations for the grammar? Anyone? Which grammar would you like me to teach? Maybe which that? That seems to be a lot of people. Is it possible for you to come, or is it possible for you to come? Yeah, guys, for Sunday grammar, give me some suggestion. Which grammar would you like me to teach? Relative pronoun. I think that's simple for you, Grace. Who, which, whose? Who, which, whose? Who, which, whose? Who, which, whose, whom, that? Okay. Relative pronouns. Who? That's one idea. Reported speech. Okay, I'll think about that. Reported speech. Reported speech is so important. UK Android, I think you know reported speech very well. Reported speech. Formal and informal style of English in the same meaning. Do you have an example of formal and informal style? If conditionals. Hamada, you know, don't you know if conditionals? If conditionals can be tricky. Oh, Carrie's still here. Hello, Carrie. You stayed a long time today. Have past participle. I think I'm going to save that for one of Esther's video to do the have PP. Clauses. Conditionals. To, for, about. Oh, that's that's the most difficult one, Layla, because to, for, about. I'll think about that. I'll make a note. UK Android is conditionals. Clauses. I don't know what you mean, Grace. Clauses. I really don't like to go too deep into grammar. Because I don't believe anyone could learn English studying grammar, but you guys like to learn grammar. But I'm not going to go too deep, whatever I teach. It's got to be very basic. If conditionals. See, the problem, guys, is it's really hard to teach grammar without hearing the student or talking the student. It's just I'm teaching the grammar with PPT, and that can be tricky. As you saw with Esther's video, she's trying to teach grammar just with PPT. That's really hard. No, the conditionals, it's too complicated, guys. Because the if with simple present, the if, simple present, simple future, past perfect, perfect conditional. There's 5 types of if conditionals. Punctuation, I would do that in a writing video. So writing would be punctuation. So the writing videos, I might do that in the future, punctuation. We'll see how next week's writing lab goes, but we'll do next week's writing lab, and the week after that I might do punctuation. Layla, yeah, I know you're confused about 2 and 4. Every student is confused about 2 and 4. I'm confused sometimes about 2 and 4. Morals, I think I'm going to leave that to Esther for a future video. Is there anything related to speaking? Not necessarily grammar, but the grammar of speaking. I don't like teaching the grammar of the book. I prefer something about the speaking problems. Those and does are the same meaning. No, Mohammed, those are very different. I think I'll stick with the articles. I might do articles because that's important. UK Android. Grace, compare between writing and speaking. Which one is more difficult? I don't know, Grace. Which one is more difficult to you? Hamada, direct and indirect speaking. You guys have good ideas. All things difficult to me. Yeah, because Grace, that's why I don't like teaching book grammar so much. Because everyone here, I think you've already studied book grammar again and again and again, and it's not to have me teach the grammar again that you already learned. I want to try and get something that's actually going to help you today or Sunday. You're going to watch it and like, okay. Because, I'm sure everyone here, you've already studied the conditionals. You've already studied articles. But what is a video I can make that you're not going to find in a grammar book, but it's important to know? That's what I'm after. Now, maybe there is no. And it can't be too complicated because the live stream has limits on how complicated it can be. All right, well, I'll think about that. I have a few days. Mohammed, I always use does members, but I think the correct way is those members. Because, yeah, you should be using those members. Does is your auxiliary verb. You can't read Robin's life. We can't find it in a grammar book. Unfortunately, the Sunday is called grammar, not Robin's life. Right now I'm favoring Layla's 2-4. 2 and 4. But I'll think about that. Grace, since Robin came to Korea, he has made many friends. That's okay. Since coming to Korea, Robin has made many friends. Yeah, those are the same. Kanji. Well, I still have 15 members watching. And again, who are you guys? 15. I count about 5 people in the chat. Oh, Anand Chanam Bomb. I'm a little late. Yeah, you're too late. The lesson's over. I'm just randomly talking now. Carrie, are you still there? Oh, Win's still there. Why are you still here, Win? Nothing's happening. Two and 4. Because the 2-4 question, prepositions of 2-4. It's complicated. Jose, hello, people. Just figuring out the grammar. Grace, which day of the week do you have the most watchers on live stream? Tuesday. Tuesday's the busy day. Because I'm not teaching. Esther, I heavily promote Esther's live stream. So she gets a lot of viewers because when she's doing her live stream, I'm going around the world, telling people to come visit. But when I do my live stream, I can't do that. Anyway, Esther, she crosses. I think the highest I've had viewing one video is about 41, 42, and Esther, she had like 70, 78 viewers at one time. Yeah, her videos are just very different league, we would say. Esther's videos are in a different league. That's a good expression, a good idiom. She's in a different league because you can't even compare us. She's at a high level, and I'm down here. She's in a different league. There's no comparison. She's already beat me. She's in her first video, she broke all my records for views and people and comments and likes. She's in a different league. Yeah, she has many fans. Yeah, I'm just a male. I'm an old male with a beard and not much hair, so nobody's interested in that guy. Who's that old guy talking on YouTube every night? We're not interested in him. All right, see you, Hamada. Carrie, do you believe in an afterlife? Wow, Carrie, I just asked if you're here, and you came in with 2 questions. Do you have a reason to live, Robin? Why? These are very deep questions for over midnight in Korea. Yeah, everyone has a reason to live because life is beautiful. Do you believe in an afterlife? I'm not going to comment on that in the chat, Carrie. Yes, Mr. MTM. You're here. All right. We're up to 16 people. All right, guys. I'm going to think about the grammar. I'm going to teach Sunday, and I got to think about the pronunciation on Saturday. So I'll see you guys Saturday, Sunday. I'll see you in the WhatsApp. Whoever's in my WhatsApp groups, you know I haven't been in the WhatsApp groups very often this week because, as I said, I got a promotion at my new job this week. So this week it's pretty hard to go to the WhatsApp groups. Next week I should have more time. Also, I have to prepare Esther's PPT. That's my job too. So that takes time on Sunday, or I usually finish Esther's PPT by Saturday. So before the weekend, so today, tomorrow, I got to write the pronunciation PPT, the grammar PPT, and Esther's grammar PPT. Grace, sad. Appearance is affected. How many viewers do you have? Well, right now I have 14, but tonight's live stream is around 20, 25. But as more people come to the channel, I get live stream viewers, and then there's viewers who watch the live stream later. So I've been teaching, or I've been on this live stream an hour 45 minutes. If you are watching this video not live, I mean you're watching this tomorrow or next week or next year, I can't believe you sat and watched until this time. So whoever watches this tomorrow until an hour 45, wow, good for you. Grace, do you use PPT at the uni class? No, I don't. I'm very interactive in my class. I'm always walking around the room, interacting with students directly. Live stream is the opposite of how I teach, because just like this and board and PPT, that is the opposite of how I really teach. Oh, Layla's gone. See you, Layla. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to close it up. So see you on the weekend. Bye.